This is not a sign of love or care. It is a toxic pattern that needs to be stopped. You may not realize it immediately, but this feeling of guilt is not healthy. On the contrary, it drains your energy and contaminates your peace of mind. When you find yourself constantly justifying or feeling responsible for the other person's well-being, something is wrong. This dynamic is not normal. It's a cycle that can leave you exhausted, leading to internal conflicts that harm your self-esteem. You should not carry the weight of another person's emotions. The truth is, you are not the guilty one. What you feel is valid. What is happening is emotional manipulation, and you are not alone in this experience. Many people find themselves in relationships where the focus is shifted to their flaws, rather than focusing on what truly matters: mutual respect. Look around you. Are there conversations that leave you tense? Messages that make you question your decisions? This is not just a passing discomfort. It is a sign that you are in a place where your voice is not heard and your needs are ignored. This should raise an alert in you. It's time to see things as they really are. You deserve relationships that make you feel valued, not guilty. If a conversation ends in tears or insecurities, that is not love. It is a form of control disguised as concern. You no longer need to feel trapped in this pattern. The choice to walk away is in your hands. Recognizing this truth can be painful, but it is liberating. You do not need to carry this guilt. It is time to prioritize your well-being. If you have made it this far, this is your call to act. Do not ignore what is right in front of you anymore. Your life and your happiness depend on it. You deserve to live a full life free from manipulation and illusions. If this message resonates with you, share it with someone who needs to hear it now. The truth is that you often find yourself in situations where dialogue turns into an emotional battlefield. What should be a healthy conversation turns into a game of blame and manipulation. This dynamic cannot be ignored. It is essential for you to recognize the signs that you are in a toxic relationship. When communication is marked by constant criticism and devaluation, your well-being is at risk. You may feel that you need to make an effort in every conversation, seeking approval that seems never to come. This effort is exhausting, and in the end, you find yourself wondering what you did wrong. The truth is that you don't need to justify yourself. It's the other party who is failing to offer the support you deserve. Pay attention to your emotions. If you feel a weight on your chest after a conversation, that is a clear sign that something is not right. You should not let insecurity and guilt dominate your life. These emotions are responses to an environment that does not offer security. Your mental and emotional health must be a priority. Often, emotional manipulation presents itself subtly. It can start with small criticisms that seem harmless, but over time, accumulate and form a barrier to your well-being. These criticisms undermine your confidence and can make you doubt your own decisions. You need to ask yourself, does this person really care about you, or are they more interested in controlling the situation? If you constantly feel reduced to your failures, that is not love. It is vital that you distance yourself from this vicious cycle. You deserve to be valued for who you are, not for what others expect you to be. Everyone has their qualities, and when you find yourself being undervalued, it's time to reassess that relationship. Remember that you have the right to express your needs. If the other person is not willing to listen, this is a clear sign that the communication is one-sided. A healthy relationship should allow both parties to feel heard and respected. If you constantly feel pressured to stay silent or accept what you don't want, this should be a warning sign. Think about your interactions. Do they bring you more happiness or more anxiety? If your peace of mind is constantly being threatened, it is time to consider a change. It is not easy, but the courage to step away from a harmful situation is a crucial step for your recovery. What you need now is clarity. Evaluate the relationships in your life and identify those that make you feel good. Only those that offer true support and respect deserve your emotional investment. The others that drain your energy and make you feel guilty need to be reassessed. As difficult as it may be, you must put yourself first. This is not a selfish attitude, but rather a fundamental need for your well-being. By prioritizing yourself, you are not only protecting yourself, but also creating a healthy space for positive relationships to flourish. Talk to people who uplift you. Seek those who respect your feelings and share open and honest communication. These interactions can be a balm for your soul and help you regain the confidence that was shaken by past experiences. If you still feel trapped in a pattern of guilt and control, Consider seeking external support. Talking to someone who understands your situation can provide valuable insights. Do not hesitate to seek professional help if necessary. A therapist can help identify harmful patterns and develop strategies to overcome them. Additionally, practice self-affirmation. Begin to recognize your worth and affirm your own truth. Remember that you are deserving of love and respect, regardless of what others may say. Each day is a new opportunity to remember this and to commit to your well-being. It is essential to create boundaries. If someone in your life does not respect these boundaries, you need to be firm and clear about what you will not tolerate. Change can be uncomfortable, but it is necessary. You cannot allow others to determine your worth or your emotions. By making these decisions, you may start to feel lighter. The weight of guilt and manipulation will begin to fade away, and you will finally be able to breathe. This freedom is your right. Keep in mind that changing patterns is not a simple process, but it is a crucial step for your emotional health. If you have come this far, it is a clear sign that you are ready to take action. Do not ignore what is right in front of you anymore. Your life and your happiness depend on courageous and conscious decisions. You deserve to live a fulfilling life, free of manipulations and illusions. The choice to walk away may be difficult, but remember, you are strong and capable of building a better future. Life is made up of choices, and now is the time to choose what is best for you. Value yourself and move forward because you deserve to be happy. Recognizing that you deserve to be treated with respect is one of the first steps to transforming your life. Often, people feel trapped in dynamics of guilt and manipulation, but this can change. Clarity about your needs is fundamental. Do not be swayed by empty promises or superficial gestures. True love is based on consistent actions, not on pretty words. When you start to identify toxic behaviors, it is essential to set clear boundaries. This involves communicating your needs assertively. If someone does not respect these boundaries, it is a clear sign that this relationship needs to be reassessed. You should not feel guilty for wanting a space where you can be yourself without fear of criticism or judgment. Pay attention to your emotions. If you frequently feel drained after interactions with certain people, this is a red flag. Relationships should be sources of support and energy, not exhaustion. Evaluate what makes you feel good. Conversations that lift you up are those that bring joy and comfort, while those that drain your energy should be discussed or even eliminated. It is common that, in trying to change our situation, we face resistance. Some people may not understand why you are pulling away. This can cause conflicts, but it is part of the process. Remember that your mental health should be the priority. You do not need to justify your choices to those who are not willing to respect your journey. The practice of self-assertion is crucial in this process. Start expressing what you truly feel. Saying no when necessary is not an act of selfishness, but of self-love. By putting yourself first, you are sending a clear message. You are worthy of healthy and respectful relationships. Talk to people who share similar values. Those who support and encourage your search for growth are essential. Conversely, distance yourself from those who do not respect your opinions or feelings. This may be challenging, but in the long run, you will realize that this is a necessary step for your emotional health. When you start valuing yourself, you may be surprised at what you can achieve. Opportunities that once seemed distant begin to present themselves. As you distance yourself from toxic relationships, you create space for new experiences and people who truly matter. Also, consider that the healing process may take time. You might feel a mix of emotions as you move away from old patterns. This is normal. Give yourself permission to feel, but don't let these emotions stop you from moving forward. Each small victory is a step toward emotional freedom. Seek support when necessary. Talking with friends, family, or professionals can provide a new perspective on your experiences. Sometimes, external help is what we need to see the truth clearly. A therapist can help structure your thoughts and emotions, offering tools to deal with challenging situations. Additionally, practice gratitude. Being thankful for the good things in your life, no matter how small, can change your perspective. It helps to focus on what is positive and constructive, instead of getting lost in negative thoughts. Gratitude can serve as a reminder that even in tough times there is always something worth fighting for. An important part of your growth is learning to let go. This means releasing the weight of relationships that no longer serve you. Allow yourself to detach from people who are not aligned with your values. Life is too short to feel trapped in situations that do not bring happiness. As you distance yourself from harmful relationships, start investing in yourself. Dedicate time to activities that you love. This can include hobbies, exercise, or anything that makes your heart sing. Self-care is vital for restoring your energy and self-esteem. Identify what truly makes you happy and pursue it. Sometimes you may discover passions that you have not explored before, and this can be liberating. The process of rediscovering yourself is essential. When you dedicate time to yourself, it becomes easier to identify relationships that are worthwhile. Remember that change is a process. You might feel tempted to revert to old patterns, especially in moments of vulnerability. Be aware of this and stay firm in your decisions. What you are building is a life that reflects who you really are. Speak openly about your feelings with those who care. Communication is the key to healthy relationships. If you feel that something is not right, express it. An honest conversation can clear up misunderstandings and strengthen bonds. Finally, celebrate your achievements no matter how small they may be. Every step you take towards your well-being is significant. Valuing these victories helps to keep the focus on your journey. You are strong and capable of creating a life that makes you feel fulfilled. As you distance yourself from what no longer serves you, new opportunities will arise. It's time to embrace your truth and allow yourself to be happy. Change is challenging, but you are more than capable of facing it. Prioritize yourself and remember, what you deserve is the love and respect that you offer to others. Now, the choice to be happy is yours. Emotional freedom begins with the understanding that you can choose. You do not need to feel trapped in situations that do not make you feel good. Every step you take towards your own happiness is an act of courage. Remember that your worth is not tied to others' acceptance, but to your own perception of yourself. When you put yourself first, you start to notice that you are surrounded by opportunities that previously seemed distant. Often, the fear of the unknown can be paralyzing, but it is essential to confront this fear. What you fear might be exactly what you need to grow. Transformation can be uncomfortable, but it's in this discomfort that you find your true self. Evaluate your priorities. What really matters to you at this moment? What are your deepest dreams and desires? By answering these questions, you begin to chart a clear path toward what you want. This process of self-assessment is fundamental to your emotional health. Don't be afraid to be honest with yourself. Identify relationships that are not contributing to your growth. Sometimes it is necessary to cut ties with people who do not respect your choices. This can be painful, but it is a necessary step for your recovery. Recognizing that some relationships are harmful is a sign of maturity. Personal growth requires difficult decisions, but they are essential for your well-being. Focus on building a support network. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, who share your values, and who are willing to listen. This type of connection can be a powerful foundation in challenging times. Cultivate friendships that make you feel valued and respected. As you distance yourself from toxic relationships, new healthy connections will begin to emerge. Self-care is not just a concept, it is a daily practice. Make time to take care of yourself, whether through hobbies, exercise, or simply relaxing. Find activities that bring you joy and peace. These small actions accumulate and can have a significant impact on your self-esteem. You deserve this time to renew yourself. Learn to say no. This is one of the most powerful acts you can practice. Saying no is not a sign of weakness, but of self-knowledge. By setting boundaries, you are affirming that your needs are important. Remember that you are not responsible for others' reactions. People who truly care about you will understand and respect your decisions. Self-assertion is an essential tool in building your self-confidence. Practice daily. Tell yourself that you are enough and that you deserve love and respect. This practice may seem strange at first, but over time it will become natural. Positive self-talk is fundamental to changing how you see yourself and how you relate to others. When you value yourself, the dynamics of your relationships change. You begin to attract people who recognize your worth and are willing to contribute to your well-being. This doesn't happen overnight, but it is a continuous process. Be patient with yourself. Every step counts. If you still feel confused about your emotions, consider seeking professional help. A therapist can provide valuable guidance and help identify harmful patterns. Therapy offers a safe space to explore your feelings and develop strategies to deal with challenges. Do not hesitate to seek support. This is a sign of strength. Change is a journey, not a destination. You may have good days and bad days, and that's normal. What is important is to keep moving forward. By facing your fears and insecurities, you're getting closer and closer to the life you want. Celebrate your achievements with every small progress. These victories are important and deserve recognition. Remember that recovery is a process that takes time. Be kind to yourself as you navigate this new phase. Difficulties may arise, but you are stronger than you imagine. By stepping away from old patterns, you are opening yourself up to new possibilities. Life is made of choices. Choose to surround yourself with people who respect you and make you feel good about yourself. Choose to prioritize your well-being. This is the only way to build a life that fully satisfies you. You have the power to change your reality and create the future you desire. The journey may be challenging, but you have the strength necessary to overcome it. Value yourself and never underestimate your own worth. You deserve happiness, love, and respect. Focus on becoming the best version of yourself, and the right people will appear in your life. It's time to embrace your truth and move forward, living fully. Before you leave, do 2 things now. Take a deep breath and hold on to what touched your heart today. And if it makes sense, share this story with someone who also needs to hear it.